Good evening, everybody. It's HHV, the judge. It's me, Simon Holden, the Sheriff of Tippingham. We're back after a week off. Holden Sources has been on a little sabbatical. I'll tell you why in a minute. But firstly, Judge, how are you, mate?
Yes, still in the land of the living, mate, after a week at York. Yes, been okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, well, I went to York. I went to Prague for the golf, and then I went to the doctors for a prescription because I've got a chest infection. I haven't been able to speak for 3 days. I've never seen the wife was happy. I've never seen family and friends, work colleagues. The petition worked, but unfortunately, the petition was only able to work for a short time. Now, we're going to be a bit quick because we're a bit delayed because the old options choice wasn't working a few minutes ago. So I know you're all worried that I might stop and the judge might have to do it, but we're going to go for it. Now, we've got two races for you. And firstly, I want to just point something out. HFC members, if you're not in my HFC club, you can get in for free. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to release my strongest pay bet of the year so far, all right? My strongest pay bet of the year so far. That'll be released. There'll also be a Lucky 15 in the HFC email. So it's going to be a massive Friday. We're going to come back swinging, come back all guns blazing. Now, the races we're going to do, it's a decent day's race, and we're going to do the 225 at Goodwood first. And then we're going to do the thank you, at the 315 at Newmarket. So we will start in race card. It's like riding a bike. Race card order, yeah. With the 225, the William Hill handicap. It's a 7 furlong race. 11 go to a post on Friday night. It's a Class 2. Now, soft ground, Judge. What is this? Racing on soft ground? I can't remember this. Can you?
Oh, it's a relief, isn't it, to see some horses running and getting a decent fields. They got them at York, didn't they? Decent fields mainly, due to the quality of the racing and everything else. It's just nice to see some horses running in terms of more than 4 and everything. So let's hope we have a little bit of rain now. We need some, don't we? Don't want them hose pipe bans for too long.
Oh, no, we don't. I've been stacking up. I told my missus to buy 20 hose pipes at B&Q because she said, why? I said, there's going to be a hose pipe ban. Let's make sure we've got so many hose pipes. We can get through it. Right, let's get on. I've been away a week. I've got.
I can tell. The jokes don't
By the way, Judge, before we start, I didn't know you were a big racehorse, and I got some mates who were at York, walked by the Goffs owners thing. There you and the Prof and some of the guys were, that Dingle Bell.
Yeah, that's right.
Goffs owners. Now, you won't have sneaked in there. That would have been naughty. So
no, I wouldn't dream of doing something like that.
It must be that you are indeed a secret bloodstock fiend. Well, we'll come back to that.
They're some very nice people, actually. They were very good.
Yeah. Did you? And the guys I introduced you to as well.
Just no comment. You get me in trouble.
Little bit of fun. Right, 225 at Goodwood. Let's not be like D-Mob up here. It's 11 runners, 7 furlongs. Now, we're all pleased we've had a bit of the old Michael Caine, some heavy David Gowers. But the thing is, we have been looking at form on concrete fast ground for at least 6-7 weeks. So that does give us a little bit of tricky ponderable because, it's been a while since these horses have raced on it. But we're going to go through it. Now, as I say, 7 furlongs, Class 2, 11. Goodwood's as quirky as ever. Now, I'm going to come to you first, Judge, and see where you're going in this. I believe you're on a bit of a gamble here, my old mate.
I am. Unfortunately, I'm having to tip it at a lower price. But anyway, let's crack on with this race because it's a beauty, to be fair. Not too many runners for a race of, for 40 grand roughly to the winner race. It's a good race. Obviously, Orban deserves to be favourite. Very much respected. But now, this is about his 4th run in 4 weeks, isn't it? I just have to take him on now. He's £12 higher. He ran a good race at York last week. His last 4 runs have all been very good. I just think, at the moment, I quite like the other O'Mara horse, which I'll come to in a minute. I think this might be his turn. I think it's Ross Golin here. It does like soft ground, goes well on good to soft. I think it'd probably be good to soft by tomorrow. I don't know what you think, Si. I think we'd have a dry day, dry evening, another dry day tomorrow. I think it'd be good to soft tomorrow. This horse likes this track. It's a course and distance winner, where it beat Udalali. It's actually a couple of pounds worse off, but actually beat the horse a length and a half over course and distance. So I do think it holds that runner on that run. It actually's got a decent weight pool, £10 weight pool with Orban, for a run over a mile here. But I think the key to this is 7 furlongs, softer ground. I think this has got to be thereabouts. But I do also want to put up also just a big mention here. I think this is a right class dropper. I think you might be going for the other class dropper. I'm going to have a few quid on Safe Voyage here. This is an ex-Group 2 horse. Been thrown in on, if you look at its Lincoln run, it doesn't deserve to be 20 to 1 at all. And I definitely wouldn't put anyone up in a small each way bet on that. So they would be my main bets in the field, 5 to 1 and 20 to 1.
Excellent. And this Ross Collin, O'Meara, the old Target trainer, could he have targeted this race for not Orban, but for Ross Collin, the excellent Kieran Fallon. But excuse me, I knew it was going too well. Right. Well, I'll be quick. I think that might make more sense. I'm going for the class dropper.
Yeah.
He's 8 years old now, top of the shop, number 1 to dance a lot. Now, last time out, he was outclassed, excuse me, behind Sandrine here. Yeah. So come amongst yourselves.
I'll tell you what, I come out in sympathy with you. First time ever drinking on the job.
Rub it in. Right. He finished behind Sandrine, but that was on quicker ground. I think dropping in class the time before he was second. I think he's got a huge chance. That's me. Number 1, Sir Dancelot. Right, I think we better quickly go on to the next race. Before
he loves Goodwood, doesn't he, Si? He loves Goodwood.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, right. Yeah. So we're on to the 3:15 now. I'll go first, and it's going to be very, very quick. The horse I like here is number 9, Mo Solita. I think it's massive at 22 to 1. Lanfranco de Tori booked for Adrian Nichols. Adrian Nichols has had an amazing year. He's established himself as Adrian Nichols now, not the son of Dandy Nichols, and I think this has got a massive chance at 22 to 1. 3 places. Over to you, Judge.
Stop making me laugh. Well, you know, obviously on Judge's Jewels, I was giving Summergand a big mention about 2 weeks ago, the week before the Great St Wilfrid. He came 4th in the Great St Wilfrid, and then obviously he followed up for us at York last week and actually bolted up at 15 to 2. This horse has run in this race the last 2 years, has won it and come second. I'm pleased to say I was on each way at 6s. He's now 7 to 2, so I'm going to have to tip him up win only now at 7 to 2. Yeah. This is his track. I thought you might have given your tab deed a bit of a mention here, but perhaps it's not his track. It's a bit shorter than perhaps I was expecting. Yours is a funny one, but for me, it's got to be Summergand. One more time. This will be the last time, maybe till the Air Gold Cup.
Yeah, this could be the last time. So he's going for Summergand. I'm going for Mo Solita. Got heavy ground win. I failed to mention that while I was coughing. So Mo Solita for me. He's going for Summergand. Judge, do you want to mention what the others are?
Yeah. You're the other two. You got me at it now. Your one in the last was Sir Dancelot, and my one was Ross Collin and a small each way on Safe Voyage.
Right, have a great weekend. I'm off to the chemist. Nurse, the screens. Have a great weekend. Look out for HFC. Good luck tomorrow, Judge.
Be lucky, all.
Be lucky. And remember, if you can't be clever, be careful.
Hold